Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day out there. This will be your weekly reading for the week of January 5th through January 11th. And during that time, we'll have some changing moon energies, which will be a waxing crescent, a first quarter, and a waxing gibbous. So, that waxing crescent can be heightened senses and just kind of buckling down and really getting to work on some things that you're working on. The first quarter on the 7th, that could be a time when you feel kind of impatient, maybe a little bit impulsive and kind of just a little bit of frustration. So get through that day, because then the waxing gibbous comes in. It's just another time to really focus down and get some things done. Just put your head down, get to work, make adjustments, and continue on. This will be an intuitive general reading for energies that you may or may not encounter this week. So, of course, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, Taurus, your overall message card: step out of your comfort zone. I had another card still sitting there. Oops. Actually, we're going to read that card too. The answers you need are coming. That was left from the last reading, and maybe that was just intentional. The answers you need are coming, and step out of your comfort zone. All right, Taurus, let's see what we've got going on for the week. As I'm shuffling the tarot cards, I'd like to remind you to get out in nature this week. Take a walk in the woods or a park. Find an area with a lovely view and just really take time to stop and connect with the miracle of nature. For some of us, I think we've got some snow coming this week. So, if you're prone to kind of stay in and let it snow outside, just step out for a little bit. I love feeling the stillness at night after it snows. Just everything's so quiet and pretty. And, maybe stick your tongue out, get some snowflakes on your tongue. Be a kid again. But that's just my reminder this week to just really connect with nature a little bit and enjoy. All right, Taurus, January 5th through 11th for Taurus. All right, got some cards starting to pop out here. So, Taurus, your overall energy for this week will be the Queen of Cups. So this is, sitting in a place of understanding your emotional world, just really having that energy, that nurturing, mothering energy. And it's just a beautiful energy to be in. So that's where you're starting out this week. Your situation is looks like you're on somewhat of a new path. And this could be a new path emotionally. Here we are at the beginning of a new year. Maybe you've got just a rejuvenated attitude, after the holidays, and you're ready to you just kind of take off on your new year on a new journey. This could be some resolutions that you've made, just some new way of doing things. I think we all tend to do that, at the start of the year. How do I want to be different this year? How do I want to grow this year? What things do I want to change about myself this year, about my life? So a new journey for you. And it looks like, part of that is in your emotional world. What's at the root of your situation is the Empress. So, wow, you're sitting in a place where you're feeling very creative. This is the card of feeling very grounded, bountiful. And again, this is that female, that fertile energy. This could also be a card of pregnancy. And it doesn't have to be always pregnancy in the way of producing a child, but it could be, pregnancy in the fact that you're about to birth something new about yourself, maybe a new creative project, a new hobby, but just that creative energy. You're definitely sitting in that. That's definitely at the root of where you are right now, which is awesome. In your recent past, looks like you're coming out of a phase of some rest and meditation, which again, this is, here we're in this energy of the new year. January seems to be where, again, we're thinking about the future, and you've just come out of a rest period. So looks like you're rejuvenated and energized to start on this new path, which is super positive. All right, what's on your mind this week? All right, Six of Pentacles. So perhaps giving is on your mind, perhaps receiving is on your mind. You know, um, could be a time of year where, just the pentacles, your material world is on your mind. I know This could be the time of letting go of some things and kind of in with new things as you're kind of moving. Like a lot of times holiday gifts are a way to, you're making room for something new that's come in over the holidays, and you've got to move that old energy out or that old item out. I do a lot of that around here, so there's a lot of time this time of year for donations. So remember not to, maybe don't throw things away. Maybe you want to box things up and donate them. Someone might be able to get some use out of that. So if you're kind of going through and doing that pre-spring cleaning, that end of the year cleaning, make sure you donate some things, or check around to see if anyone around you needs something that you might be wanting to get rid of. What's just ahead of you is the Magician. Wow, that's a great energy to be ahead of you. This is a new awareness. This is the Magician is asking you, which element here do you want to use to move forward and manifest the things that you want in your life. And that's a beautiful pairing with the Empress, the Fool, the Magician. This is a new path, and again, this could be, because this is the pregnancy card here, this could be that you are giving birth to something new about yourself. Maybe you're learning a new skill. There's just something creative that you've picked up, and you're kind of in that creative energy. It could be that if it is about resolutions, maybe you're going to give birth to a new you in the way of, maybe you're hitting the gym again, or working on your weight loss situation, or just improving something about your life. Those new things that we all do at the beginning of the year. But it looks like you're really going to have some success in that. In your advice position is, yeah, feeling some satisfaction. And it's okay to feel some satisfaction. If you're having those little successes, reward yourself with those little milestones that as you move through your path, don't forget to reward yourself and give yourself a pat on the back, and whatever that means for you. If you find yourself setting goals, make sure that you do reward when you reach a certain goal, and find ways that are meaningful to you to reward yourself. What's beyond your control this week is the Page of Swords. So, pages are about kind of a new path, and this is a new way of thinking. And I see them as the youthful energy of the deck. This could, and not that your way of thinking is youthful, but if a new thing is coming into you, it's just that it's new for you. So it's kind of that juvenile new, learning how to think this way, learning how to message this way, how to speak a certain way. And this could be about just being positive, that maybe it's time for you to speak something into existence positively. This could be an affirmation that you use every day, that you're it's in your mind, it's on your mind, and you're speaking it into reality. So that's beyond your control this week, is this new thing that's at you, which is pretty awesome. What's your secret desire, or what you're trying to avoid? So only you can answer when the card is in this position. And when it comes to the Three of Wands, this is new ventures. This could be about travel, but it's just a new thing. And again, with this juvenile way of thinking, or this new thing that's coming into your mind, it looks like it's also going to be in your passion. You're really going to put your heart into this thing. And is that your secret desire, or are you trying to avoid putting your heart into that? So again, when the card is in this position, only you can answer that. But this is about, new paths, new travel, just a new way of doing things. So think about that. Are you trying to avoid that, or is that what you're trying to do? In your outcome position is some judgment. So, I think you're going to make some decisions about something, and that's where this Judgment card comes in. This is having a new awareness of something, and maybe this is what you're learning throughout your journey here, as this is going to be new for you. These new, stepping off into new areas. And there's some judgment that you're going to make, and it just could be about yourself. Again, your overall message cards were step out of your comfort zone, and the answers you need are coming. So pay attention to messages that are coming in. This could be, maybe an email that you come across. This could be a YouTube video that you're watching, that's just kind of some new messaging. Pay attention to that this week. And it looks like it's going to send you positively on your path, not your past. But you're coming out of a rest and meditation period. It looks like you're just ready to buckle down and accomplish some things. Let's get a final message here from the Soul Oracle deck. Final message for Taurus, January 5th through the 11th. Final message for Taurus. Strengthen your gifts. So, there's something here that you probably already know. You're probably already working on. And you know what this is. Again, this is just ahead of you is this magician. What do you want to do? Do you want to change your way of thinking? You want to feel emotionally satisfied? Are you looking towards the future? Um, and I think, the judgment may just be judgment of yourself. This could be that you're going to just make a decision. Look, I'm going to do this thing differently. I'm going to start off on this new foot, this new path, and do this thing differently. And don't be too hard on yourself. When we all, come through, when we're making transformations in ourselves, you can't be too hard on the old you if you're trying a new path. And I think you need to, again, focus on this new energy, this page of swords. This is new for you, and just step lightly, and don't be too hard on yourself. Strengthen the gifts that you have already to get you through this period of change and moving. And again, don't be too hard on yourself, Taurus. So that's it for today. I really appreciate your time with me here today, Taurus. I hope there was something in this reading that you can take away and use. If you are comfortable sharing, please drop me a comment down below. I'd love to get some feedback from you. I do post readings weekly, so come back next week. We'll see if this message continues or if there's a totally fresh new message for you next week. So if you enjoy my reading style, also please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. I'm new here, and I really, really would appreciate that. So thanks so much again, Taurus, for being with me today, and you have a great week. Bye-bye.